All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the messages posted before I start playing the music. So far we have Artemis, Mako, and Bryce in. Oh, there's a scooter.
Scott's been here.
True.
Droobadoo. Bot help.
Loading up the help calculator. 20 is loading slowly.
Okie doke. All the promotions are out. Y'all notice I've put you back at full health, so it's because we've had a few days to rest, relax, and recover.
Thank you kindly. Hello, Vath, and hello, Specs.
How are you guys doing? Yes, Pokemon. That is what we are munching on.
No, we don't munch on Pokemon. They're friends.
Ah, yes.
Munch on
Pokemon are
Pokemon.
friends, not food.
Got you on course one.
Oh, hey, you have the floats of Ruvin being there. Wait, that's the only version. Ah! Just some more avatars. Need to pop up this chat again.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon from the Ashes. My name is Straight Aura, I'm the Game Master, and we are joined by our 5 wonderful players. Everybody go ahead and get yourselves introduced. And
No.
today's question is, what do I want to do for fun? What was your second choice of Pokemon for this campaign if you couldn't be the primary Pokemon that you chose?
I think that's the one you asked last time, too.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
No, last time I was asking favorites.
Ah, okay, I see.
This is number 2.
Although,
Hmm.
since I'm already talking, I guess I'll answer this.
Yeah, you kind of put yourself out there. Good job.
First of all, shush.
No.
And anyway, hello, I'm Bryce. I play Ruvin. I'm also sick as hell, but I'm recovering. That being said, if I didn't pick a Ninetales, I don't know. I'd probably go with like a. Actually, I'd probably go with like an Arcanine or something.
An 8 tails.
Probably go with an Arcanine.
All right, that's good. Hi, I'm Mako. I play Donovan. I'm not weirdo up there. And if I had my second pick for doing this would have been a Ralts.
Huh.
Not
Ooh.
Poplio? Good choice.
Nope. I've already done Poplio.
Fair enough.
All right, so that's Ruvin and Donovan. Who wants to go next?
I am Artemis playing the titular Absol. If I hadn't gone with an Absol, let me think. Probably either like one of the starters or maybe a shaman if I could get away with it. Maybe. Maybe.
All right.
Hmm.
Scott, do you want to go next, or 8,000? Would you like the spotlight?
I would have done a score bunny probably.
Squad Bunny's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, I'm 8,000 Power. I play the Northern Kua, and even though Delphox is my favorite, and I was tempted to go with it for this campaign, I did specifically choose Northern to be something different. So if this wasn't allowed, I might have gone with something like a Zorua, or maybe a Riolu?
I'd say I would have said Riolu, but I was afraid it was something of a cop out. So
All right, so just a quick recap. It's been a few days since everything in Malva City and Fort Hellfire happened, so everybody's all nice and recovered and rested up, and we are all gathered back in the living room. And if we're all wondering why everything looks less shitty than it does right now, it's because at least the word around town is Calyrex made a quick trip through while everyone is away and made everything not look like garbage.
So the map loaded.
Apollo cranes his back before looking over at Jericho and Ruvin, who are seated on either side of his table, or either side of his chair. All right, everyone, we've had a nice long break, but we need to be back at it again. So, have you guys decided where it is you want to go?
it seems the decision was to go check out this place that was mentioned and see if we can find a few allies.
All
Or at
right.
least figure out what happened to them.
Well, I know where I want to go. I want to go to the Jagged Path.
Well, perhaps we could, but it might be wise to invest in a better rudder. Eaton will be able to tell you more about that because he's the engineer around here. I'm just the guy who's supposed to use it and make something happen with it. So, Reuven,
Okay.
you know about that area a lot more, so I think it's probably best if you lead that mission. Sapphire and Donovan, are the two of you confident you'll be able to steer that ship well enough without crashing it into anything?
I'll
Sure.
have fun driving.
All
We're
right.
going to keep Sapphire as far away from the wheel as humanly possible.
Hey
I second
now.
this emotion.
Hey now. It's just like swimming, but in the sky, right?
No,
Not even close.
swimming
No.
is not like flying. Kua starts waving his arms. Swimming is nothing like flying.
But you don't have. But the ship doesn't have to flap its wings, so it's not like flying. Like you fly at least.
And it doesn't have to kick its legs, so it's not like swimming.
I don't kick my legs when I swim. I just rotate my little tails.
She does have a point.
See?
All right.
It's just like swimming,
Damn
but
it.
in the sky.
That's
But
for sure.
that's not the point.
So, something that you all may want to do is you may want to check in with Summer and Wally about your recent bank account balance and how that's been going for you guys. And you may want to even look around at places you might want to spend that money to try and make this place a little more productive for you guys.
Noted.
Okay.
Although, before we go anywhere, I do want to bring up something in regards to my friend here,
I'm listening.
and just get y'all's opinion. So, simply put, he doesn't want to just sit here and do nothing, and he wants to help out. I'm not entirely sure how y'all would feel if me and him swap places every now and then to go on missions. That, or they'll make their own, or they'll work with Apollo to make another rescue team to work out a new treasure town.
Cannot believe Bryce is playing as Kyra and Mithra in this game.
That's not far off, honestly.
That's not far off.
Well,
Although they won't. Jumping out of character for a moment, you're not far off. And at the same time, they won't switch places mid mission. So fair.
Ku's gonna look between the two. And he's gonna say, well, can't say I'm completely comfortable until I get to know them a little bit better, but I am willing to consider it, given I do trust you.
Well, that's better than a no.
All
How about you two?
It seems a bit out of nowhere, to be completely honest.
It has to be better to let it sit and give it some thought before making hard decisions.
You don't have to make this decision now, if at all.
Yep. Although they are an exceptional healer, I will say that. But that's for later.
Out of character, Bryce, you have control of Jericho, right?
I do.
Okay, good. You're welcome to play them if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, the map definitely does look a lot prettier, but it is making me lag like no other.
I'll definitely see about trying to pair out some of the tiles to try and make things easier on all of you, so. Okay. I'll play that. Hello, everyone, Sunny would call from over at her berry shop. Good morning, everyone, and Aqua would call, waving to everyone as well.
Hello.
Good morning, NPC. Oh.
Donovan, that's not nice.
When did I ever say that I was nice?
Looks like you stocked up on a lot of berries lately.
Yep, you can thank Donovan for that. I even began making a few planting areas for seeds that I like to sell out. See anything you like?
I
I'm
see what
broke.
you did
Have a good day.
Just like how blunt that
remember
came
that-
off.
Waves everywhere.
I remember the fact that she did spend a lot of money when we were in
Oh,
Malva Town.
yeah.
Malva City. Point made.
I think my mouse is dying.
Oh dear.
Shit.
Oh no, revive it.
It likes to either not click or double click.
Well, that's concerning.
Have you tried blowing on the cartridge and putting it back in?
I'll live.
Let's see.
I remember how that was the solution for a lot of things back in my day, and now I feel old remembering that.
Miko, I have a life hack for you. If you click on your character and if you use the arrow keys, you can move like that.
If
Like,
you
it's
click
really
on
effective.
there- Oh my god, it is so slow. Oh wait, no, there we go.
Like, try moving with your keyboard when you have your...
Oh yeah, I got it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, you can wave
doing
dash
it.
now.
Yeah.
We got!
And no diagonals on the keyboard as well.
Oh god, you're right.
these
Okay.
guys out to the water.
You know, it also moves diagonal if you hit both the directions at the same time, but you have to be like frame perfect or something.
Mm-hmm.
Me like that?
Oh God.
Let's see.
Open up my phone, and now noises are coming from it.
I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Noises.
I do need to go make sure I do that. I actually need to run over to Eaton's. Till then,
A10.
so
A10.
So, Donovan, are you trying to do shopping with Anik here?
Oh no, I was moving around. See.
Okay.
give him into
I
eat himself to the south.
on the subject of Eaton, and there was little convert.
All right.
Stop here.
I'm going to move him inside his little counter area here. The electric Delphox waves over to the Noibat. Welcome back.
Vern.
How was Malva City?
It was a bit tense, but bit of a more of a ghost town when we first got there, given how many people were hiding in their homes. But
Well-
after that, things got quite a bit more lively.
I can only imagine. I hear you guys are doing some really good work out there, and it's starting to show. A lot less people are starting to be afraid of the new masters, and people are starting to look up to you. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, your airship did work like a charm getting there. So, I don't think I've flown that high with my own wings. However, there's a particular area that I'm hoping that we'll get to that I've been told that the airship might not be able to handle. So I was hoping to get some advice on what areas might need to be improved.
Well, there's a few areas that could see a bit of improvement now that you mention it. Eaton mused before quickly shuffling it into the back of his shop and pulling out a few blueprints. So, here's a few things that might be able to be improved. I have a few upgrade ideas that could fit well onto that particular airship that I built for you guys. It'll make it handle the wind better, should be able to fly higher, and you'll actually be able to keep enough fuel in that thing to be able to make it both to a destination and back if you need to. I'm going to need about 14 grand for that upgrade, so definitely talk that over with your team if you think it's worth pursuing, but I think it'll definitely help. I also have an upgrade that should free up a bit of the dead weight in the airship that I realize is in there that might be able to help with expanding a set of crew quarters, so it wouldn't be just Apollo getting to sleep on that ship at night.
Would be good to have a bit more of a roof over our heads.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get into the frame a bit, and that's going to be a bit of a costly operation, so I think that's going to come out to about 18 grand. Though, there is something else that might be it might be more useful if you guys ever have to continually trade off at the helm. It's an interesting design that I've been cooking up. I'm not quite sure it's been work because I haven't tested it myself, but if it works the way I want it to, it would allow those of you on the team who don't have opposable thumbs to be able to work the steering wheel.
Yeah, we might need that one, because I think the only one of us who really has a hand for tech is unfortunately stuck on all fours.
Well, I suppose really all you need to be able to work the helm is the ability to stand up on 2 feet right now, but this one would allow anyone stuck on all fours, or just people stuck on all fours to be able to work the steering wheel. That would be about 10K.
But that
No, I'm not
extra,
gonna say that.
but that extra feel one, that would be enough to say, take us to the foggy plains and back.
Well, it would definitely, as it is right now, this ship could probably get to the Foggy Plains, but I would never take something like this into the actual areas that are covered in fog. Just because you've got no idea what's hiding in there, and if you knock out one of the engines in there, you're basically stuck.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, hold on. There is one more thing. Might be a little on the excessive side, and I'm not sure you guys would get too much use out of it, but it's definitely there in case, well, the new masters try to use their own airships that they were building and come after you guys with them.
Bigger guns?
Well, just guns in general. And this airship isn't really built to be a battleship the way that those old human tales talked about on the ocean a long time ago, but it would mean that you wouldn't be entirely helpless if you ever did get approached in the sky. It'd be kind of costly, though, just because that's not really the kind of thing I sell out here.
That's fair.
Okay, well, talk it over with the team. The total bill on that's going to be 26K.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be talking any of the others into anything like that anytime soon. Probably
Alright.
hard enough to get the first couple of upgrades by them, but I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
Think you're worth the business.
of course. Did you need anything else out here?
Don't think so today, thank you.
All right. See you later, Kua.
He'll give a nod and a wave as he heads off to take a peek over the other shops.
Doing quick mental math, that's like 68K total for the fully upgraded airship. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Either way.
If only I wasn't broke.
Who knows?
Okay.
We'll probably find a treasure chest or 2 or 4.
See, I'm actually going to have you pull the soul inside. Ooh, hi there. You're Absol, aren't you, right? Come on in. Money. Lots of money. Come on. Valanun first darts out the door to greet Artemis before darting back in.
Sounds like a scam.
I feel like it's one of those people in the mall that just harass you in the middle of the aisle just to get your attention somewhere.
Hello, Artemis. How can I help you today?
Well, Wally just darted out and told me to pop in, so...
Yes. Would you like to try and make a withdrawal today? Or do you just want to come check the balance?
It has been a few days. Probably just check the balance for now.
Well, as of right now, you have a little over 62 grand between the 5 of you. Things seem to be picking up, and recently, because you crossed that 50K threshold, I bumped your interest rate up from 9% to 14%, because we can now make a few more of the more risky investments. Wally certainly knows a little more about that, but I'm pretty sure you didn't want to be talked to death about that sort of thing. So, anything else I can help you with?
Not sure. Most questions I would have to do about figuring out how we can expand the stock around town. Though
Well-
that seems like
Well, I have spoken with a few of the people around town about that. Let's see. Summer reaches into a drawer and pulls up a notebook that she's been keeping. Sunny seems pretty well set up for right now. She did mention something about a few other tools she wanted to buy to see if she could make the soil yield more nutrients for the berries that she's growing. That would come out to about 15 grand, and with that, she'd be able to increase the types of seeds she could buy. She even said something about reviver seeds being a regular commodity she'd be able to sell. Alternatively, Anak has been looking to make an expansion to his medical clinic that come out to about 9 grand. He'd be able to sell a little more stuff as well as increase his inpatient care capabilities. Let's see, the Cackleon brothers have mentioned that they want to try to expand their ability to keep stock around here. And if we can get just 9k for that, we can expand their inventory. The Staryu Bucks across the street has been looking to try and expand, and our Salandit there says that if we can get at least 9k for him, we can expand the ability of the coffee to actually do a little more healing in the morning. He even mentioned something about like a secret recipe that would be guaranteed to make the coffee do a little bit more healing and possibly even help you really hit those spectacular hits in battle, assuming that we got him all the necessary investment money. Add a character. The final investment tier for Staryu Bucks means that you're healing anywhere between 10 to 40% every morning when you use the coffee. And anytime you have the coffee, you get the focused attribute.
Okay.
Which
So just critical crits. All the crits.
crits all day and all freaking night.
No, that would be so disgusting on Artemis. Holy shit.
a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, same with Sapphire.
Would be brutal.
I'd like to land some spectacular hits.
And Ethan even mentioned wanting to try and expand his own shop. Once he gets about another 15k, he could actually start bringing in much better camping gear that might even help with your healing during the night.
Sounding like everybody's wanting our attention, or at least some of our funds from his generous bank account.
Well, that's certainly the way of it, but you guys are in a position to really help out with that. You don't have to follow up with any of these if you don't want to, but I think they'd certainly help out around here. I know at least that's what my mother would like to do if she were here.
Artie just kind of mulls it all. He just kind of mulls it over for a bit. Well, it looks it sounds like we have a lot of decisions to make. Probably best to use some of this money rather than just let it sit, so to speak.
Well, as long as you leave it with us, we should be able to continue our own investment projects and keep on getting you returns in that area. Though, Wally, you mentioned something about a balance cap that they were approaching. Yes. Once you and your friends reach 150k in your account, a lot of that extra money that you'll be pulling in is going to be put into much riskier investments. They don't often return much, so that might be all you might be able to hold in your balance once you reach that point. But don't worry. Anything you hold below that 150 will be safe and sound. You'll always get the better investment idea options for those. Out of character. 150k is the limit. Everything else you guys have to carry yourself.
Got it.
I'd have to run the math to figure out how many days it would be before we hit that.
Compound interest is weird. Good luck.
I mean, it's an easy enough formula, if memory serves.
Yeah, it's kind of simple algebra, really. Once you guys do hit 100k, your interest rate jumps up to 20%, which that's kind of stupid.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tad.
Well,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and see if I can't discuss something with the rest of the team.
All right, and we'll be over at Emmy's place this afternoon once we close up for the day.
She's upgrading again?
She hasn't told me about any upgrades, and she certainly hasn't been talking to Timber about it, but we'll just be over there because she's usually open during the afternoons, and we like her company.
Fair enough. We'll probably see you once we come back from this next mission. With any luck, we should have a better idea of what all we want to invest in or even upgrade before we head out.
Of course.
Thank you again.
Of course. And we'll see you later, Artemis.
See you again. With that, he's going to turn and wander on out.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with Artemis, with Ruvin and Jericho before I go around to see what Sapphire and Donovan want with Emmy. Then I'll get to you and Salandit.
Absolutely.
Enak looks over at Ruvin and Jericho. And just what are the two of you up to today?
Huh? We're just reminiscing.
Very well.
That's it. I would like to buy a couple of first aid packs if you don't mind. And by a couple, I mean 6.
Okay. I have half a dozen right here. That will be 150 total. And
Sorry to interrupt. Who was talking there for a second?
Yeah.
There was definitely an accent there, so I'm not sure if it was Jericho or Ruvin.
It was actually supposed to be Jericho. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Okay. Very well. That'll be half a dozen for you, and that will be 1,500.
You have that right, Ruvin? Yeah. Okay, good.
Wonderful. Can I help you two with anything else?
How have you been?
Quite busy. People around here are doing their physical examinations, and I'm the only licensed doctor around here, or the closest thing to it, so people naturally come to me for that sort of thing.
You wouldn't happen to need an extra hand every now and then, would you?
Well, I could certainly use an extra hand for a few tasks. However, I don't believe I'd be able to have you doing some of my more strenuous activities because that requires a great deal of study and a very lengthy and expensive stay at medical school.
And here I am without my degree. No, well. Well, at least I have something to do later if I ever get bored.
I'm sure there are plenty of other places around here that would love to have your assistance. Sunny could always use an extra hand on her berry farm.
Sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
Very well. Will that be all today?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. You boys have a wonderful day today.
Take care.
Meanwhile, in the bar, Donovan is getting his day drinking game on.
Actually, he's over here.
Emmy pops up and leans her left arm on the counter, or rather, her only arm. Welcome back, Donovan. How are you today?
Irontail.
Irontail, huh? Well, let me take a look.
Hello. What's up? What you doing, Donovan?
You just hear Donovan's neck just slowly turn, and when I say hear his neck slowly turn, I mean the sound of two boulders rubbing against each other.
Just so happens that I do have that TM in stock.
Good.
Ooh, do you have Hyper Beam?
I
Don't give it to her.
I don't have Hyper Beam in stock, but I can definitely keep a lookout, or you might be able to find it in the field.
Giga, Hyper, what else are you going to go for? Mega? Jesus, it's like every single one of your attacks has like some form of big modifier in front of it.
I won't stop until I have the Ultima power. I mean, I want the strongest moves.
Well, just make sure you don't tire yourself out in the middle of battle. Then you're no good
it's
to anyone.
okay. It's okay. If I deal a lot of damage, then I don't have to worry about that, right?
Well, that usually works until you come up an opponent who's as stubborn as you are, and I like to think that Ruvin's friend over there is an up-and-coming doctor, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't do bits and pieces.
I'll be fine.
Famous last words.
So, Irontail. That will be 1,000.
Wait a minute. He checks his pocket real quick. Wait, I have a pocket?
That fur has to be hiding something.
How dare I? Yeah, I got 1,000. Hold on, let me think about it for a second. I'd have to forget something. Hey, what would it take for you to actually get Hyper Beam in?
Well, it would take the Kecleon brothers coming up from the 5 villages to actually get me one of those TMs, or maybe something from Silver Harbor might come in, and I might be able to snag that on its way through here.
Gotcha. So one of those options then. Okay, that's fair. Keep a hold of that Irontail, will you?
Will do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He physically retches from saying thank you.
And then, let me... Oh, I have to get the music ready for this, don't I? Alright, hang on, everyone. I'm going to get the music ready for the coffee session today.
Should I just head over there?
I mean, Kua's already there. The rest of you guys can join in if you want.
I'm broke.
I can get you a cup.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Did someone say coffee?
Let's see. Salandit jumps up on the counter and waves to both Kua, Ruvin, and Sapphire. Hi, everyone! Welcome to Star You Bucks! I bet you all want coffee today. Is that right? Gotta start your morning off on the right foot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Yep,
Kua's gonna immediately get out his money.
everybody needs that delicious Star You Bucks coffee. With room for cream as well. So that's 3 cups for you all, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic! I'm gonna get that coffee right away. Just set the 600 on the counter and I'll get to work right now. With that, he just backflips right off and just starts darting around, getting the various machines humming so he can get the coffee ready.
I may be paying for it for Sapphire, but depending on which one it ends up being, I get the better one.
All right. First sets a cup down here, then here, then here. Coffee for everyone in the morning who asked for it.
Thank you.
All right, so
Thank you.
Ruvin, Sapphire, and Kua, go ahead and roll a d8, please.
Ruvin gets the best one, so
Should I just roll 2d8?
Sure.
wait. Do we want to keep Ruvin's roll for like both the coffees, mine and Ruvin's?
I think you should keep yours.
Yeah, and I did ask for you guys to roll d8s
Okay.
across the board. So, Ruvin, I'm gonna take your first roll. So that's a nat 8. So your coffee is gonna heal 40%, and Kua, yours would only heal 10%, and Sapphire, your coffee is only gonna heal 30. Apparently, this was from a new case of coffee beans that Slantic ground up this morning. So the coffee's supposed to be really, really good.
Smells better.
Like
All
what
right.
you did with the coffee today.
Yep. And it's going to smell even better if you talk to the nice little bank fairy over there. You know, the bank fairy who's got wings?
Hmm.
She has lots and lots of
Bank
money.
fairy. Okay. By the way, where did you come from anyway? You're so weird.
I don't know. I just like making coffee.
How long have you been making coffee for?
Long time, but I guess it can't be that long if your white furred friend over who's I think I saw going into the bank earlier is still around to take the coffee, right?
His situation is different. I guess so.
Well, I just like making coffee.
Whoops. Hold on. Uh-oh. I wasn't able to move my character for some reason. There we go. Do you have any family? You seem to be all alone here.
It's fine. I just like working with coffee. I know it sounds kind of strange, but I'm happy like that.
Alrighty. Take care.
See you later.
Saland is just hiding his depression.
All right. Last call on any other town interactions before heading out.
I'm doing a quick organization before proceeding on.
Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab some water.
I'm talking with
Kua's
the
going
ladies.
to approach Amisha.
Where'd Apollo wander off to?
Apollo hasn't wandered off anywhere.
Right. I need to
Apollo's
buy
back in his house.
about a lot of those.
Oops, there we go. So, naturally, Claire takes Sapphire into her arms and just gives her a great big hug. Welcome back, Sapphire.
Hi, Claire.
How are you?
Great. The mission was awesome. Everyone in town loves us now.
It's great to
Well, they
hear.
loved us before, but they couldn't say it.
So, where are you guys off to today?
Sits in the middle. I'm going to fly a ship today.
Ooh. Jessica chimes in. Ooh. Sounds like fun. I heard there was
Totally.
I heard there was something that Eaton was working on that might actually help Ruvin fly a ship.
Oh? What's that?
Well, you'd have to talk to him. He understands a lot more than I do, but apparently, like, you don't need opposable thumbs to hold the steering wheel anymore. I'm not sure how it works, but apparently Eaton thinks it does.
Sapphire is going to like picture something in her head. She's like, She imagines Ruvin being on top of the steering wheel, just rotating like crazy. That looks funny, or that feels funny at least. Like
We'll see.
like what she imagines is that like the nine tails, like all 4 feet are on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel is like turning like crazy.
Holding on for dear life as it spins.
Exactly.
Well, we'll see how it works out.
Maybe you should get it. It looks funny, or I think it is funny at least.
Eaton seems to take his work a little too seriously to let it get tied off with something like that. Anyway,
Ow, okay.
let's see. You see anything cool while you're away?
Not much cool as much as like at the beginning was depressing at least. She
No.
talks about her mission like to Claire and with some detail. How there
Oh.
were like a lot of prisoners in there and how like team masters are still pieces of shit, etc., and that stuff. How the battle went and that everyone's fine now. And that she rescued a Sora who was like very distressed.
Well, it
And
just
that's
seems
about
that
it.
wherever you go, you have a way of making people smile. That's really cool that you can do that, Sapphire.
She'll just smile.
Well, can't imagine the others are gonna be too happy if you keep them waiting. Better head on and catch
Oh.
up with them.
But one day I just want to hang out like for all day, many days. Hopefully when this whole thing is over.
Maybe even sooner than that, depending on how things go. See you later, Sapphire. With that, Claire just
Absolutely.
picks up Sapphire, just gives her a gigantic hug.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun today.
Bye, Melody. Bye, Jess.
Milotica reaches her tail out and just gives Sapphire a pat on the head.
Thank you. Bye, Jessica.
Bye-bye. They all call.
I'm gonna steer the ship now.
Okay, so let's see. We've got, let's see. You needed a vision on Jericho. There we go. Does that work for you now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's see.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Meanwhile, Apollo is sitting in the living room doing a bit of morning reading before he sees Artemis coming in. You're back.
Not a whole lot to. Hasn't been a whole lot that's changed besides, well, the town looking a whole lot nicer and the bank doing its job.
Well, I've never really understood how it is Wally and Summer come up with that kind of money, but I'm not complaining if it means helping get this place on its feet and keeping you guys supported out in the field.
I'm not going to claim to understand it either, but it is, to say it's useful is an understatement.
Yeah. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
There are a few things I wanted to ask about. It clearly seems it's very obvious that the new masters know that I've escaped, and they know something about me. The other thing I was curious about is what are our plans to handle Arlak?
Well,
when we encountered when we encountered Oriana, well, things didn't end well, to say the least.
well, last I heard before we took off, Arlak was being held in jail, and he's being kept pretty Loctite. Without him in the picture, a lot of the actual muscle that the new masters had is going to lose its potency. So,
No shit.
I can't imagine that the new masters are going to be able to steamroll everyone the way they've been doing for the past few decades. So, what's probably going to be happening, if it hasn't started now, it soon will. That there's going to be a lot more infighting going on within the new masters as people try to fill the vacuum that you guys have left for them.
Starting to choose sides.
Yeah.
Sounds like that schism between Zorelon and Desolate will be happening sooner than we thought.
Well, here's to hoping we can minimize the number of people that get caught in the crossfire because of it. There's no way that isn't going to be just absolutely horrible for everyone involved.
Uh-huh.
Was there something else that you wanted to talk about or ask me about?
Out of character, yes, but I'm trying to remember what it was. I'm blanking on it. It's one of those days.
I feel that.
One other thing. When we did realize that they did know something about me, I noticed in the notes that they had there. They knew something about me and those strange memories. All of these disjointed thoughts and images that keep swirling through my head.
Well, Apollo takes a moment to just steel himself for what he's about to say. Well, if they're aware of it, then I suppose there's really no point in me holding back for this any longer. I'll be honest, I was kind of worried about bringing this up to you too early, just because I wasn't sure how it is you would handle it, or if you'd even believe me, but part of the reason why I took not just you in, but everyone else in, well, the reason why specifically I took you in was because I actually knew Artemis of Team Wayfinder personally.
That he kind of pulls back for a bit and just sort of mulls it over once more. That doesn't make sense.
Well,
Didn't he was alive? He was alive over a century ago.
yep, he was. And Apollo looks outside his window over here towards Eaton's mechanical shop. And I'd never have met him if it wasn't for Eaton and his shenanigans in the early days of him designing his airship. He got himself something called a spatial stone, and he tried to use that as a power source for his airship. The result was he and I went back in time. A long time.
Oh boy.
And one of the first people I met back there was, well, you and some of your friends.
My lookalike, you mean?
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm skeptical. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that story is so
far-fetched, or such a shitty lie it has to be true.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Well, it is the truth. In fact, well, it's what Moria said, though. When you guys ran into her in Cassia City, she mentioned that one of the Wayfinders might still be alive, correct?
Right.
I wonder. The only place I can think of that someone might be able to hide. If you ever look at your map again, you'll notice that the base of Sky Peak has been relatively untouched even by new master activity.
Right. They haven't had much reason to look into it while they've been consolidating power.
She might still be out there. Maybe, I don't know. Would it be... Obviously, this is your team, and you decide who gets to go on the ship with you on these missions, but would it be alright if I accompanied you when you make the trip out to Sky Peak?
That's more than fine with me, but like you said, it's not just my decision.
Alright. Well... That's the place that I think she'd end up if she went anywhere at all, but... Well, you've heard the one thing I've really been holding out on you for, and you took it a lot better than I thought you would. So...
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, to be honest.
Yeah. Give it a few days, and maybe one of your memories might actually help validate that for me. Or for you, actually. Though there is something else that I might be able to point you to that might also be yours. If you have time and you want to pursue it.
For someone I only met a few weeks ago, you certainly seem to know a whole hell of a lot about me.
Well, I did tell you a reason why, but...
True. Still.
Yeah. If you do happen by the Soul Plains and you decide to head in the direction of Humbletown, you might find the remains of the Guild Hall towards the center of town there. Beside that is a yew tree that might look a touch burnt out. I don't know if it's still alive or not. buried under there is something that belongs to you. At least, that's what Resolute told me. A time capsule, if you will. He said it belonged to his grandfather, and, well, that just means it belongs to you.
What do you... He's just gonna sigh and shake his head. The more questions he asks, the more answers he gets, the more questions he needs to ask. I'll take your word for it.
Oh.
I have a lot to think about at this point.
All
And
right.
I think the others are waiting for me by now.
Don't beat yourself up about it. You ever need to talk again, you know how to get a hold of me.
And yes, sir.
All right. Stay safe today, Artemis.
We'll try.
Apollo would set his book down before walking over his bookshelf to look at something before walking over to his rescue badge. Let's see. Where is everyone else hiding right now?
Ruvin and Sapphire are at Eden's place.
Okay.
I don't know where Kua went.
I think I saw Kua over by the
Kua's by Emmy's.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And Donovan's sitting at the table, chilling.
Shooting the
vibing.
shit with Cody.
Yeah.
Eaton looks at both Ruvin and Sapphire. Hello, you two. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Hey,
I'm doing great. What do I
I
owe the
heard-
pleasure?
I heard a rumor that you can make Rubin spin like crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Um,
a device that lets him be on the whole steering wheel and lets him rotate around to control the ship, you know.
What?
oh, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Sapphire, but that's not quite what that airship upgrade does. Here, let me show you the blueprints. Eaton says before reaching over and pulling up the blueprints again. So this particular device is supposed to act as a sort of interface between...
Wait a minute, I have a question. Is this like a map?
Well, yes and no. It's more like a map for how a device is built, if that makes any sense.
So, if it's a map, then hold on. I'm gonna roll for this. Let me see if I do this stupid.
No.
Please let me do this stupid. No. Okay, so that thing there is not the sea then.
No, it's not.
No.
So, here. What this is supposed to do is it allows Pokemon that are stuck on all fours to be able to control the steering wheel without too much difficulty. So, as I understand it right now, only you, Donovan, and now that Kua's evolved, he could probably pilot the airship. But with this, you'd be able to get Ruvin and Artemis in on piloting as well.
Yeah, I'd rather have Reuven piloting the ship anyways. He's the person who knows more about technology.
Well,
Yeah.
But
can't
if
exactly-
you get the device, can I be in all fours and control the ship too? That sounds like fun.
well, I don't see why you want to do it that way, since you can already stand up and just use your arms for other things. But it's certainly possible, if you really set your mind to it.
Ooh, then let's get it. We gotta work for this one, right, Reuven?
All right, I'm gonna...
No. I guess.
Don't you wanna fly like a big Lugia?
Well,
I'm not.
this upgrade would be about 10,000, and once you have it, it should allow for anyone to switch out. So if you guys are ever dealing in a boarding situation, you'll be able to have either Reuven or Artemis taking a breather as well while the rest of you guys fight off the boarding party.
Alright, I have 489 Poke. Now you just need about 9,000 more.
We can probably talk to the others on this one
Oh.
and just pull it from the bank.
Yeah, but don't you want to fly the ship today?
That's why I said we can just pull it from the bank and pay him.
Well, it's going to take me a while before I can get all that stuff in place. You give me the money today, and I could probably have the upgrade on by tomorrow when you guys arrive back.
Yeah. That being said, Eden, you wouldn't happen to do discounts when buying in bulk, right?
Well, I'd have to get a much more solid supply line, and I'd have to do a lot of expansion around here before I could really get any bulk discounts done.
Ooh, what if we help you with something to get a discount too?
Well, if I do have any tasks that require that sort of help, I would definitely go to you guys first, since you're the rescue town. Since you're the rescue team in charge around here.
Got it.
Nice.
In that case, though, I still need this. So I need like 8 computer spikes.
8 computer spikes. That will come out to 2.5 grand.
2.5. Wait, out of character. Wait,
Two-
2,000.
2,000. Yes, my bad. Eden,
I said
Eden
8,
quickly
not
has to
10.
clear like a bunch of calculations from his calculator. And here I
Have you
thought,
been sleeping? Well, you need some salanded coffee.
you know, I might just take you up on that suggestion. Though I'm gonna wait till you guys start that thing up and it starts blowing smoke towards my shop, so I actually have a reason to leave this area.
Sounds like an idea. Thank you.
Oh, you're all
By the
welcome.
way, did you see the salanded like before when you were young? When you were like a little fennekin or something?
Al, yeah, but he and I really didn't start out on the right foot.
Oh. Does he seem the same or something, or?
I suppose now that I'm thinking about it, he really does seem the same. Like, at least he's not taking your money for your coffee and chugging it right in front of you and asking that you pay for another round of coffee.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, he did that to me. I'm still salty
Sounds
about
good.
it.
No. I was just curious about him. Anyways, thank you.
See you later, Sapphire.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've been here long enough. We should probably get a move on.
Yeah. So are you guys ready to proceed with the mission?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
before we go on to that, we have a quick cutscene to go through.
I'm cutting in the scene. Ah. Oh. Hola, amigos.
Let's see. Come on. Don't hide yourselves away from me. I'm trying to use you guys. So. Meanwhile, off in the Shadow Tower, Desolute is sitting in his office, flanked by several of his own guards. Let me pull up my script here just so I know I'm doing this correctly.
Is the image flipped, or is that's how Resolute is?
That's how Desolute is.
Desolute, sorry. Ah, interesting.
Let's see. Mutiny. I have a script up written here, ladies and gentlemen. So, within the Shadow Tower's primary office, Desolate is sitting with an entourage of several guards. They're all waiting for something or someone. After a moment, 2 Greninja enter. They're both disciples of Eternatus, neither of them speaking or even seem fazed by the group assembled beside Desolute. Desolute's face seems to contort in anger as the Zealots enter. Desolute. I gave specific instructions that your master come alone. Where is he? He demands. One of the Zealots speaks. Our master is elsewhere, but he will speak with you as you have commanded. Between both the Zealots, they have a holographic projector that they brought in. And when they start up, Zor Ellen appears.
Oh boy. I mean, like actual technology.
It works like a holographic projector, but we don't know what specifically they're using.
Probably an orb. Probably one of the Wonder Orbs.
Zor
Is
Ellen,
anybody else getting like massive Palpatine vibes here?
I was thinking of the freaking Garlean soundtrack in the back of my head.
Have I ever told you about the tale of Resolute the Wise?
Fuck.
You
Let's
were
see.
the one Absol who could bring life.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
I would try to recreate that.
let's
with
see.
artists.
I don't have any music for this. Oh well. Zor Ellen begins speaking. I was wondering when you would call again. Desolate speaks. Save the pleasantries for someone dumb enough to believe them. Where the hell have you been? Zor Ellen speaks again. Taking possession of what is rightfully mine. Desolate. Explain yourself. Zor Ellen speaks. The amber shard. The critical component that I lacked to craft the crimson chain again. You told me for the last 30 years that the item had been lost and that your men were looking for its location. Desolate. It still is, but that doesn't explain. Zor Ellen cuts him off. You had it the entire time, and you were keeping it in your headquarters. Desolate speaks. Do you remember what happened to your second in command when he questioned my honesty on this matter? Zor Ellen nods. I do. I was standing right beside him when you killed him. But do not worry. The Amber Shard is no longer at your base, and my forces have seen to that. Desolate speaks. Not even your forces are capable of suggesting what you've done, and even if I was harboring the Amber Shard there, there's only one place I'd keep it. And that safe requires 2 keys to access, and only one of them is unaccounted for. Zor Ellen smiles. And another from Dr. Alvarez. Desolate speaks again. The doctor's body was lost in one of the acid marshes of the Dead Sea. Zor Ellen chuckles. Such was the conclusion at the time. A conclusion I worked diligently to make sure that you and those around you arrived at. Desolate, that's not... Did you ever wonder why it was I took such an interest in that investigation by the Quesh Labs? Or why I insisted only the more pliable of your subjects be allowed to participate to the extent that they did? Desolate's brow furrows. You bastard! Zor Ellen speaks again. The Crimson Chain is now complete. Now I only need to harness the needed energy, and then Eternatus shall finish what started 30 years ago. And unlike last time, we will not have any saboteurs to weaken him from his true potential. Disciples, kill them. With that, the hologram vanishes. A battle ensues, leaving both of the zealots dead, along with both of the Bisharp.
Dead, not fainted. What about the Magnetrix?
The Magnetrix are fine for right now because they had distance attacks.
Da, 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 da,
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Star Wars 3 is already ringing in my head, man.
So, Desolate begins calling out for extra help. Take these bodies out of here and have them disposed of. And said Willison. So, all these guards carry the extra bodies out. And they end up leaving. And as they leave, in walks another character. Willis. Who closes the door behind him. You called, sir? And it appears that as the zealots are taken out, Desolate seems to start calming down a lot more. Whoever's phone that is, please take it off the hard surface so we don't have to hear it buzz. Desolate turns to him. Yes. Do we have any news on where Rain is? Willis speaks again. Yes. He and his team are operating out of the Hidden Isle. I don't have any leads on how we're supposed to reach that place, sir. Though, and if I may, sir, go on. wouldn't Apollo be the bigger priority right now? He's the de facto guild master for the whole continent. Desloot shakes his head. Rain has knowledge. Knowledge that I'll need if I'm to stop Zor Ellen. I knew he was going to try this stunt someday, but not this soon. Why now of all times? Willis responds, yes, about that, sir. Fort Hellfire has fallen. Desloot turns to face out the window that overlooks the 5 villages down below to the north. Take command here, Willis. Dispose of any zealots you have in your ranks and get ready to take this operation underground. Make sure you send word out that Operation Turncloak is now in effect. Understood, sir. I'll leave the office to you until you depart. With that, the Absol turns and starts heading out. And as Willis leaves and closes the door behind him, Desloot turns and pulls something out of the drawer. Desloot watches as Willis leaves before pulling something out of his desk. It was a book of his. Opening up, there was a collection of writings within it. And a picture. It was of Moria, desolate, resolute, and a very old Artemis. Resolute was on top of Desolute's back, covering up his eyes with his paws. Desolute was craning his neck in a bid to shake off the fairy-type weasel from him. Artemis was caught in this picture, mid-glare as if he had expected a more serious picture to be taken. Moria had a paw over her mouth, as she did her best to suppress a giggle at the scene. Desloot turned past the picture, and would begin writing in the journal once again, but not before wiping something that had gotten stuck in his eye out of it.
Oh my god, Artie, you're a boomer!
Certainly one way to break the tension.
That was a good scene.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Good scene.
we are now at the mission area. Just so you all get a look on the map, I'm actually going to pull us over here so you can all see this.
Read what Yoda posted on the chat.
Give me just a second. I'll go and look at that. So you guys are
Okay.
over here.
Wow.
Good lord.
My laughing is starting to clip on the microphone. Let me turn that down just a touch. Okay, there we go.
I feel called out.
Absols and Buizels.
As you should be.
Let's see. So, we're back here again. You guys do not need to roll initiative on this because you guys have free movement. Let's see.
For now.
This place is abandoned. We're good.
Let me see if I
Then
can.
suddenly the lights go out.
Need to find you.
Lights. Ah.
I'm just picking where I am.
Where is?
Hmm.
You know what? We're gonna need to call upon Rhythm again because I don't have the music queued up for this, or it's just been deleted out of my set list.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna refresh. There it goes. I think. I'm not sure what happened there. Just all the lights went out for me.
Same.
Where's Donovan?
My lights have also gone out.
Okay.
Donovan's under me.
Ah. So Donovan just hopped onto Kua's back. That's
How
fine.
dare you?
Okay, can you see now, Donovan?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
we can see. Let's see.
All right. Let's go to the bot.
I have vision. I don't have vision anymore.
So
Help.
what is this place?
This would be the base that was mentioned to be hit. And from the looks of it, and sounds, it seems like the place was deserted.
Hey,
Did you
Scutora.
say his?
No, just this place.
It
This place belonged to whoever the new masters hit up.
Oh,
Help. I'm blind. Help. I'm blind. Help.
Refresh.
refresh.
Okay.
Artemis, are you blind as well?
I might need a refresher in a sec.
Yeah.
Alright, no longer blind.
So, as both Donovan, Kua, and Ruvin enter this room, words appear on the floor.
Appear. Oh no! We're in a haunted house. Can I roll it occult?
It won't do anything.
I'll roll occult anyway.
Actually, no, it will do something. So go ahead and roll. Okay, for this case, it's going to do nothing, unfortunately.
Guys, there's ghosts everywhere! Ah!
Donovan just balls up his fist, and I'm like, oh my god, more of this. Listen.
You didn't freak out the last ghost we met.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god. Really? Alright, fine.
I was just surprised.
I mean,
Hold on.
out of one. What am I?
Easy. He balls up his fist and then, like, taps the glass.
So upon tapping the glass, come on, work with me here. Don't.
Where's Red?
He's coming.
He's on the way.
Probably
The mirror,
inspecting the previous
upon
room.
the glass being tapped, the mirror disappears, and a door appears.
That's 7 years of bad luck, you know, Donovan.
I don't give a shit. You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna look around here a bit.
You didn't even break it.
What is this picture here, actually?
It's just a picture hanging there. I put that there to throw you guys off in case you guys like started like just poking
that's why
around
there's
willy
like
nilly.
squares on this rug
We
too,
might
huh?
we might need a survivor seat over here.
Huh?
There's someone on the floor.
Um,
Oh.
Oh.
wait, did somebody do anything to the rug?
No.
Okay, okay, good.
So I just mentioned that there were 2 squares on the rug to throw us off.
So
Alright,
it appears that this Charizard is in fact not going to be getting up for the rest of his life because he was doing something to this door over here. These are all doors that I've marked, by the way. And on a particular grid that has a bunch of numbers over here, I'll reveal the numbers for you. He had tried to write the number 81 on the area where the question marks are, but a trap had sprung itself and stopped him from entering what seems to have been an incorrect answer.
I thought you were gonna say stop living. How did
Yeah,
he
I don't
die?
think I'm gonna need more than just a reviver seed to get him up.
How did he die?
It's troubling. What are these numbers?
How did he die?
It appears to have been a blast charge that was hidden under one of the floorboards over here that sent him flying back.
Can I carry this corpse outside?
You can drag it. You're probably not going to carry it because of the size difference.
Well, I will be dragging it outside. It
Okay.
doesn't deserve to be here. It needs to be outside where all nature should go.
All right. Start moving and I'll move it with you.
Yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna give this guy a proper send-off.
Yeah.
It'll take a while.
Kua's gonna
You
go
do
over
that,
to one of the
I
other
guess.
doors and is going to inspect to see if there's something written on this one.
Hang on a second, Sapphire. I'll get
Yeah,
back
you can just
to.
auto. I guess you could just like auto do it too,
Yeah.
like the Charizard. I can like pop back in a few minutes.
Oh, I'm covering this.
Oof.
Oh, I know that one. Out of character.
Alright.
Alright, I won't
Might
take
as
too long
well.
in delivering the corpse outside.
I was gonna go around checking the other doors as well.
There's a door here, a door here, a door here, and a door here.
So there's a ducklet riddle, and what's this one down here?
I'm not good at any of this crap. You guys can take care of it. I'm just gonna
So,
sit here.
for this one right here, let me get in, and I'm going to be posting this piece by piece. So it appears that this is a computerized lock that requires various numbers to be entered in to get past the piece of the lock. So the first one's going to go in the chat right here.
Oh, God. Thanks, Zio.
Wait.
One, two, three.
Started almost Fibonacci, but no.
So
That was my mindset too.
are there 4 puzzles here, or...
There are
Yes.
currently there are 4 different puzzles, but this one,
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I know 3 out of 4 of them. Out of character.
Wait, I see it. I get it. I got it.
Mhm.
I think I know the answer to this one.
Mm-hmm.
it's this puzzle right here that you're working on, Ruvin.
I know the first one.
The one with Kua.
Oh.
With the additive matrix.
Okay. Enter your final solution in here, and just make sure that you let me know that that's your final answer, and I'll let you know if you get it right.
I'm ready to solve the top one.
Who's gonna turn to Reuven? Think it's 22 would be the next one in the sequence.
I mean, if you're wrong, you're
22's
dead.
right.
If
22's
you're
right.
wrong, you're dead.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, Donovan.
That's why I'm sitting here at the table away from all of you.
Tell you what, I'll hold a reviver seat and I'll
think
put
that-
flavor in.
You think that a reviver seed is going to help you if it knocked out a Charizard that's more than double your size?
Let's see.
That's now the message displayed on the computer in front of Reuven after he entered 22 in there.
So so that was the
18.
right answer, but now then it changed.
Okay, Sapphire. You said you had an answer for this door right
Yes. I assume it can't be as simple as saying the numbers of the days, or or saying like months or stuff like that. So the answer is obvious. It's yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
here. Upon speaking those words, the door opens for you.
Woohoo! Thank you, ghosts.
God damn it. Hey, Rick, you figure out that one over there yet?
Yeah.
Still.
Treasure.
Me and Kua got it.
So inside you
18.
find 9,000 Poke.
Thank you.
Fuck!
Thank you, ghosts. I'm gonna spend this money irresponsibly again.
Yes. Responsibly.
Irresponsibly, I said. I admit my faults.
Wait, okay, I think I could solve this one.
What are these? Savari's just gonna take some time to
Okay,
inspect all the weapons alone
Let's see.
and just admire them.
Let's see. After
this weapon?
Kua enters
Ooh, shiny.
the next answer that he had, the screen changes again.
Now it's just
Oh,
double.
that's simple.
So it would just be 64.
64.
I swear to God, if you guys got that one wrong, then I would say you do not own the right to have a computer.
You're not allowed to be called a programmer.
The same applies.
Two. That's 2.
Oh,
Man, I haven't seen
wait,
The
hold on.
Matrix.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
You think you got that one up there, Red?
9, 8.
Oh no, I see what that one's doing. Okay. I know the exponential one. I'm trying to find the pattern.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that one too. 81 is an incorrect answer.
I keep on seeing stuff that's like almost a pattern.
2. See, this 81 is drawn. Actually, no, the 32 is throwing me off.
Well, it's odd even. Sorry, odd even. Odd even. Odd even odd. So.
You're probably overthinking it. Trust me.
Wait a minute. I think I got it. No. Yeah, I think maybe I got that one.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's down. Down by 39.
Wait, no.
No. Shit.
What? Hmm.
Zanzi, if you think you have the answer, go ahead and whisper it to me.
What are you thinking? What's the logic?
Man, I'm sure glad there's no explosions so far. Maybe the Charizard exhausted all the explosion, that's why he died. He tried to solve all 4 puzzles.
Maybe.
Can I bring him back in? He was stupider than I thought. I'm just kidding.
I don't think this is. I don't think this is squares. There'd be some cut. They'd probably be in some kind of order if it was had to do with squares.
Yeah. Wait. No, that makes no sense.
So for any of you guys watching in chat, if you've ever played Knights of the Old Republic,
Oh, shit.
if you've played the level of Manon and you decided to decrypt the security card, all of these should look familiar to you.
Wait.
1, 3, 6.
I got it. I figured it out.
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Before you do anything, what do you think it is?
I'm gonna type it out.
Ruvin, is that your final answer?
Well, wait, what?
Does that make sense?
What?
No, I haven't entered the answer. I'm just talking with
2 to the
Ku on
power
it.
of 5.
Oh right. Oh, I was right. I was.
Yeah.
Did you get the same one?
Clever.
Hold on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I see that logic. That's clever.
What did you get?
I got
no,
6.
I was talking about the one Reuven had. I'm still blanking on this one. I'm trying to.
So I think I might know this one.
Okay, so that was. All right.
Oh god, fucking logarithms.
Oh fuck me, logarithms.
Have fun with that shit. Anyway, Artie.
That's,
Hello.
So 8
well, this
times
is
Oh, that's easy.
6 is
Okay,
48. 8 times 6 is 48. 6 times 6 is 36. 10 times 12 is 120. 12 times 13 is 156.
So 7 times 8 is
So then it's 9 times
56. 9 times 8 is...
72.
right. Like, I can see that being feasible. Something about this isn't clicking for me.
Upon uttering the number 72,
70.
That is an awkward pattern.
Yeah, it's the second row is there to trip you up is the thing. Or actually, no, it's the first row that trips you up in terms.
That just fucks you up.
wait. What was the answer?
the third column divided by the first column equals a number, which, when multiplied by the number in the second column, equals
the
fourth.
Yep.
That sounds like long division.
I'm glad
I
that you
fucking
had
hate it.
puzzles for everyone here. You had a puzzle that was like simple for me. That you had all the big brain puzzles for the rest, because I'm too dummy.
Ooh, fucks.
Logarithms.
Donovan isn't that smart. Is immersion ruined? Yeah, Straighter, I'm gonna need a refund on this D&D session. I have this receipt right here.
Here's the thing.
So upon
Donovan-
Ruvin entering
Donovan-
his number,
Donovan isn't book smart. Donovan is money smart, and money is just, numbers. He's good with numbers.
He's good with numbers, and he's good at seeing patterns. Stonks.
Stonks.
So, Kua,
We
do you
like
wanna-
stonks.
Kua, do you want to open up this chest right here?
First check for traps.
All right,
Good
roll
call.
perception.
Well, Donovan, you figured it
I
out.
wonder
Do
how
you
much
want to
sneezes
open the
echo
chest?
in this house.
I guess I could.
All right, so Kua, inside this chest, you find 5 computer spikes.
You know, now I kind of regret buying all of those computer spikes.
Who do those?
Donovan's just gonna take the top of the fucking treasure chest and rip it off.
There were thankfully no traps on it, but inside is an item known as the Bulbasaur Vine.
The fuck is this?
It appears to be an item kept in the inventory, which, when held by a Bulbasaur, grants +3 attack.
That sounds kind of morbid.
This is useless as shit.
Alright, who's gonna transform into a Bulbasaur? Here comes the lottery.
I'm just gonna people. Alright.
There are Artemis. If you did look at the bookshelves, there might have been like things on there.
What kind of weird ass base is this?
It appears that the room
Weapons?
that you're in is sort of like an
Books?
archival area. And you want
Oh,
to?
this was a new master's base? Or...
No, it was a resistance base.
I see. In that case, let's look.
Book? Oh, you better give me a shamrock shake. What the fuck?
Book.
All right, so these appear to be file packets, though. There's 5 in particular that seem like they've been recently looked over. Do you want to roll a 1d5 and figure out which
Don't
one?
seem utterly coated in dust.
The rest of them seem coated in dust, but 5 in particular seem to have been touched recently. Okay. So I'm going to give you access to... Put this into Artemis's journal. All right. You should now be able to see one of them.
Oh, I see.
All right. While Artemis is looking over that, Donovan, did you say you had a solution for this one right here?
All right. So I might be wrong. And if I am, then I have a means to protect myself.
That you do.
I'm just gonna peek around the corner.
3.
You appear to be in what looks like a medical area.
Oh, dude, somebody get vivisected in here? No, that's breaking immersion. All right.
I wanted to look over the table in the room that me and Kua walked into.
Anything of value that was on there, barring like the chemistry set and maybe like a few basic chemicals, anything of value was taken off the table, but everything else has been left on it. Like, there are just like organic chemistry notes that were beyond Ruvin's and Kua's comprehension, but this computer over here seemed to have been hastily gone through and had a lot of its contents wiped away.
Hey, Red, you find anything in those books?
Well, judging by, there were only a few files that were looked at recently. It looked, from the best of my knowledge, I'm guessing that they were about us.
About us.
Mhm.
That's not creepy at all.
Something
How
about
much on us?
only bits and pieces. It seems like they've had someone keeping an eye on us for a while, though they don't know a whole lot. Hell, they don't even know Sapphire is a she.
Hopefully not someone close then.
Not entirely sure how I feel about another faction trying to manipulate everybody, but that is neither here nor there.
Bryce, this file is now open for you to look at in handouts.
So it was in the chest over there.
Donovan?
Yeah, this chest remains unopened right now.
I haven't gone to open it. Fuck that. Weird medical
You know
room.
opening it?
Weird medical rooms give me the heebie-jeebies.
All right. Kick open.
All right, with the chest open, inside is a Zigzagoon card, which when held in the inventory of a Zigzagoon, a Linoon, or an Obstagoon, increases attack by 3.
Donovan, say psych right now.
He's gonna slide that into his bag without saying anything, and he's gonna start inspecting the room.
The table over here looks like it's been kept in sterile condition, and over here looks like a bookcase that held records, but anything that might have belonged to an actual person must have been swept off there when this resistance cell cleared out.
Darn. Find anything good on the computer?
Nah, all the files were corrupted to hell and back.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I tried to restore whatever I could, but whoever was here just basically wiped the thing off.
Out of character, is this something he should roll deception for?
Yes. Yes, he should.
Jeez, thanks a lot,
Oh,
Dice.
yikes.
Thanks a lot,
Plus
Dice.
intuition?
Wow, that is unfortunate.
Kua, go ahead and roll intuition.
You're really bad at lying.
Thanks a lot, Dice. I appreciate
Who
it.
would just...
Alright,
Seriously.
that took longer than expected. God damn. Hi, I'm back.
What?
Sorry.
Did you find?
It was corrupted, but it was more notes on Hugor and some things that they were apparently knew about the team. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you say something like... Why would you deny finding something like...
Cause I don't know what to make of it. All right, I'll explain later. I need to think about this.
Heard that line before.
I'm disappointed. But Daddy's going to leave the room.
I am disappointed that my day is ruined.
As he passes by Donovan, I want to try and have Kua sneak the Zigzagoon card into his bag.
Can I roll guile against that in order to kind of suss out that he's doing anything?
If you're trying to
roll
suss him out,
perception.
you've got to roll
Perception.
intuition.
Or would that be perception to catch him?
Yeah, it would be perception.
Versus stealth?
Yes.
You're lying, aren't you? That's bullshit.
So Donovan, add the Zigzagoon card to your inventory.
Wait,
And
what?
What did that add?
That adds +3 to Donovan's attack stat.
Can't believe Quad just slid in some drugs from Donovan.
He has the good stuff. This is the dollar store. How good could it be?
Okay, question. Is that a held item?
No, it is an item that you keep in your inventory. It does
It's
not
just
go.
passive.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Okay.
That's Mystery Dungeon. That's the Explorers games for you.
Out of character, did Donovan pick up the Bulbasaur thing?
Yeah, he has it.
Okay.
So, what's up with these weapons, Strutura?
The deal with these weapons is this room that you're in is sort of like an armory. So a few of these weapons just aren't that well maintained, or they're just like souvenirs or keepsakes.
I want to, like, with the weapons, sort of determine, aka, like, the history of this place, I guess.
Okay.
So I kind of want to roll a cult for it.
Yeah, roll a cult.
Hey!
All right, so as Sapphire looks over the place, it's a base that's been in operation for a while, but had to be cleared out recently, either because it got attacked, or it was about to be attacked, or it had been attacked and everyone who was in it ran.
I suppose nobody wanted these weapons. Why am I doing an accent? I suppose nobody wanted these weapons then.
It would seem that actually, go ahead and roll perception now that you know sort of the history of the place.
Oh,
So
big boy perception.
it seems that whoever these weapons belong to, they must have been in too much of a hurry to try and get the weapons, and they were more worried about getting themselves and maybe something else of either equal or greater importance out before the attackers came. Maybe information.
Oh, Ruvin, I didn't see you there.
Hey,
Look at all these weapons.
they just left all these behind?
Well, they left them behind because they took something else of more value before they were attacked. It's the only reason why it's all here. And it's also the only reason why the attackers didn't take any of these weapons, because they had weapons, I presume.
Well, at least the weapons were well maintained, but
There was something of value here. Very important. They don't seem to have any use. They may have just used these weapons to intimidate people. To ask, you know... Sapphire's gonna grab a rusty sword and carefully point it at Ruvin from a safe distance. You'll tell me everything you know. Ha ha! He puts it back on there on the table. You know, stuff like that.
yeah, perhaps.
I wonder if any of these are in good condition for me to use.
Perhaps some of the knives or the smaller weapons look well maintained, but
Ooh, there's a battle axe here. She tries to lift it, but it's probably too heavy.
that or the weapons were more so being held here as something of a historic display of
Are
what
the
once was.
Strator, are the weapons sharp at all?
They could cut, but you kind of got to put your back into it.
At least it's gonna do for some good smacking. Or we can maybe have Ethan, sharpen them up.
I don't know how people would feel about a rescuers running around with blades. Even if it's for a good reason. Tempting
Maybe
as it is.
Maybe a small knife won't hurt. But which one?
If you can hide it.
I can
wouldn't.
hide it in my very glowy, yellowy, golden, ribbon here on my neck.
Hold on. Let's see. Maybe we can find some iron thorns or silver spikes along the table. We can probably grab those.
Fair.
All right, Ruvin, roll perception. You find 2 iron thorns.
Like these two.
Hmm.
Easy to throw, not too heavy, and easy to hide.
Makes sense.
So,
I think we just take these then.
question for the players. Did anyone else do any more investigations in the second room here? Like on the other files?
I was about to say, we completely bypassed that first room.
So there's nothing on the table?
Nothing of value anymore. It might have been a general mess hall, but not this second room. I was talking about inside this area.
Yeah.
Over this way.
Ooh, Ruvin, I have an idea.
What's up?
What if we use your tails to touch one of these swords? Will the sword be cursed?
I don't think that's how it works.
Really? It's only on living people then?
Usually the curses only happen if someone grabs my tails. I don't think we should probably try this though. I'm not sure how if words. I swear I can use them. Say whoever was here comes back and they try to come back for their weapons. I don't want to be the one responsible for cursing them.
I don't think they're coming back. These are really left behind. You can tell by the dust. Just blows on the dust, it all flies around.
And it's like he blows on one of the weapons and it just completely crumbles to dust in front of him.
Fair point. These are
rather ancient.
some of some of these are, if anything, are just wait. It's a display. It's just a historic display. They're not meant to be used anymore.
So if it's only for historic display, what if I touch your tail while I hold a sword?
Then you would get cursed.
But will I pass the curse onto the sword? And I have a cursed sword.
I don't think that's how it works.
Hmm. It could have been interesting if it did. But you know how your curses work more than I do.
I'd like to think so.
Alright, let's not tell Donovan about these weapons, because he'll get way too excited for the edgies here.
I don't know. I think. Never mind.
Ooh. Hi, Red. Did you guys find anything else? She peeks over.
Not a whole lot. A few more chests, some dusty relics from who knows how long ago.
Dusty relics?
Ruvin
Ooh.
found
Where are those?
some kind of computer file, and it looks like they have all sorts of files. Well, all sorts of files over in here.
Ooh, are these the... They're stone, right? They look like they're stone. Or something.
Among the various pieces of paper that are on the shelf here, Artemis has gone through one of them. Well, somebody's been through at least 5 of them, and one of them got opened and looked through. So there are currently 4 left, and if you want to pick one of them to look over, you can do just that by rolling a 1d4.
I join in.
At least it was 2 different rolls.
Oh, yeah. I should have just rolled the 1d3. Whoops.
Okay,
That just works too.
Ruvin, you are going to see... So I'm gonna put this into your thing here. And Sapphire, I'll give this one to you.
Is there anything on the shelves over here?
You found the only thing of value there.
Okay.
Oh, it's up there now.
So what's the thing I get again? Is it
Go
on my
into
handouts?
yeah, it should be in under resistance-based files.
Okay.
This where you found your thing already? Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. That's where I found that file on Sapphire.
There's a file on me?
Who's gonna take a look for a file?
Roll
What
a
did he say?
1d2.
Not a whole lot. It seems like they're trying to figure out. They were trying to recruit us or something. Like they have
Weird.
someone following us or something.
What did you find?
They don't even know about your. They know about the type change, but they don't know about the other change.
Strange. I found a file on Donovan. And it's interesting here. They say petty con artist too.
How about you, Ruvin?
This looks like something for Apollo.
Hollow.
I'm gonna have to talk to him after this.
Kua.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can roll a. You can look at the full. You can look at the shelf one more time and roll an intuition check if you want to.
I would love to do that.
All right. Roll intuition. Okay. You'll get access to the last file, but there's a particular set of dots that isn't connecting.
File on Artemis, and the last file appears to be on me.
Well, that's
I didn't know about your amnesia. Missing from Shadow Tower. Spotted in Ritzville. Also on me says mail carrier made contact with
Excuse me.
redacted.
Sorry, Specs. There is no Honedge here.
Well, they misspelled Letta's name. So, whoever wrote this, I think only heard Letta's name and
Wait, you said redacted, right?
yeah.
I wonder if they're talking about Moria.
Okay, so we have files on. Who did you say?
I have
Red?
Donovan.
Okay, we have Donovan. Red.
I
What
have
did you
one.
get?
Sapphire.
Red, Sapphire, Apollo, Artemis, and me. Something feels off about this. Should anybody else be rolling intuition on that?
If anyone wants to look at the files that are assembled that everyone has, first off, Ruvin, do you still have the file that you took?
For Apollo?
From the shelf, yeah.
Yeah. Looking
Okay.
at it right now.
So, of the 5 files there, actually, Sapphire, go ahead and roll intuition if you want.
Can I roll occult instead?
Or
no?
intuition, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because out of character, I see where this is, but unfortunately, do the intuition roll.
No dice. Fair.
Sapphire's gonna use her amazing skills at like archiving files, I suppose. She's been reading a lot about like old books and the old rescue teams. She goes for every single one of them.
Has anybody seen Donovan?
Oh, he's in the shells.
Ruvin, Ruvin, wait. Ruvin,
What's up?
there's no file on you.
No?
Donovan is
Doesn't
currently
matter.
AFK right now. So,
No?
oh, then he really is hiding.
Ruvin?
There's no file on me, huh?
There doesn't seem to be.
And
like,
you deleted a file, apparently, or at least tried to claim there wasn't a file. Why isn't there
How
a
can I
file
put
on
this in
you?
words? How to put this in words? I have not been to this place, but I know this place.
Is
to
it
put
because
it
of what
simple.
happened in Fort Hellfire?
So you.
No. If
You know who these peoples are, don't you?
yeah, yeah, I do.
So are you redacted?
That makes sense.
Probably not.
Well,
Because
What in what
says
sense?
says I made contact with redacted in my file.
Sapphire's
So
gonna
if
look on
They
a
knew about
file.
you, and you don't have a file. Because, like, if it was Apollo that I made contact with, then it wouldn't be redacted because they have a file on him.
But they, but
I'm-
in
you
in
secret.
Apollo's file, he's also redacted.
Sapphire is going to look around and see if there's anything about Moria. Or redacted.
Is he?
Out of character,
Should I roll?
I kind of spaced out on making Moria's file. So, yes, there is, but I'm gonna have to like improvise it.
Do you want me to improvise some of it too?
Sure. Let me see if I can't do something about it.
Alright.
So
I'll give you
when,
time, I'm just
when Reuben's
Guys, redacted on Artie's file can't be Moria because I have it here.
hold on, I'm trying to.
Discord hit.
You cut out. Cool.
Yeah, Discord is censoring you. Discord is redacting you.
There it goes.
Status dormant.
Wait a
Hello.
second. I have another idea.
So
Cool,
I
you
was-
there?
Yeah, I was trying to ask when Reuben said Apollo was redacted on Apollo's file. Is that something I need to roll intuition for, or is he telling the truth about that?
I can show you the file.
Okay.
He would hand over the file accordingly.
Okay. Let me open that up for you.
I'm looking for other known rescuer names in these files if they exist. For example, the old rescuers from like the days of old, like
Well, there wasn't shit up in the front.
is Sarah here? Like any of like the
None of the Wayfinders would be in there. This
okay.
the Wayfinders predate this base.
Understood. But would I find something like Ichi or Apollo? Well, Apollo, yes, obviously, but like Ichi or Eaton.
No.
Okay.
Like,
Either Ichi or Eaton are here. So these files can't be that old.
I think the more that you guys start to overthink it, the less attention that I can actually give to it.
Donovan, I have a question for you.
What?
In your hold on. Step back. In your dossier here, it says that you are a petty con artist. What happened?
First off, it's pronounced dossier. You uncivilized cretin.
Slap my hand.
I don't care.
Second of all, what's it matter to you?
I'm just trying to see what they think of you because they're probably telling lies, maybe?
Yeah?
I'll read it here. Description. Petty con artist. Member of Team New Dawn, obviously. Criminal at large wanted by new masters.
Hmm.
Yeah. But it says here about some operational notes. That direct contact is possible provided a suitable cover story is made. Perhaps as a fellow opportunist. What does that mean?
It means I take an opportunity whenever I see it, and I've done that every single time that we've ever gone out. I find it odd that you would question that because that's how I operate.
I'm just interested. But I'm just interested in the petty con artist part. Like, what did you do?
Remember when I was talking about my family squabbles way back? And by way back, I mean like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, is that what they're referencing here?
Yes.
Hmm.
And of course, I'm an outlaw from the new masters.
Oh,
So
obviously,
yeah.
we all are. Makes sense. Hmm. They don't seem to know what your motives are, which is good news, I guess.
To be frank, nobody knows what my motives are.
Good. Then you're an enigma.
Not really. Actually, I'm just really thick.
You're pretty edgy, more than
My-
thick.
No. I just do exactly what I do on MS. There's no modus operandi. I'm just doing what I do. Perhaps they think me of some profound belief or something like that, but really, I just want a hot dog. That's why I'm finding it odd that Kua is overanalyzing all of this crap because, quite frankly, it's all stuff that they have on their own perceptions. What the hell do they know?
Mm.
I mean, I guess I'm curious as to who the hell they are, but besides that,
Kua's gonna look up from his talk with Ruvin. Look,
I'm looking.
I think I'm sorry I have to say this, but I'm pretty sure Reuven knows a bit more than he's letting on here.
Oh,
And you think you're gonna suss it out of him by being the most hard-boiled journalist ever? Give me a break.
There must be a reason why. Like something he doesn't want to talk about.
Do you see me showing a fist to him?
I don't see you showing a fist, but it doesn't take a physical altercation to intimidate somebody. Even I know that.
I'm not trying to push him around here. Just-
Are you or aren't you?
I'm gonna look around.
I just need to know, alright?
Why?
What are these files here, Stratura?
That's actually an empty shelf where
Okay.
all the records that were kept there had been cleared off. And
Some
the
people
room
want-
that you were in was sort of like an operating room or a medical room.
Some people want to keep skeletons buried.
You don't happen to know that the Charizard, right? He was a random person trying to sneak in, I guess.
Did you
That's-
check it for a badge?
or out.
Well, that's the only question I have. Actually, that's a good question.
That's a good
Does he have
idea,
new
Donovan.
Master's Badge?
We should probably check him for any kind of badges.
Hold on, I put the body outside. I'll come. I'll look it up.
Go check, please.
Sapphire's gonna go close it up. I mean, close it up. Look it up. Did the Charizard have a badge somewhere?
Roll perception.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I have this.
So despite a very haphazard look, he is carrying a medallion which matches the doormats, similar to what is outside of the doors.
Oh.
Sharp eyes.
So
Oh shit.
Is this relevant?
Hey,
It would be relevant if you were right next to the Charizard.
Okay, fair.
I look at the carpets.
Actually,
in the
no,
front
it
of the
would. Actually, it still wouldn't because you did not watch this Pokemon Faint.
door.
Okay, fair.
Sharp eyes only in the moment of the murder, not in the
Oh.
murdered state.
Only immediately when they are.
Sapphire's gonna look at the carpets, and it's probably like the family seal, right?
It could be a family seal. Actually, roll intuition.
I'm a dummy.
All right, you get nothing on that.
I'm gonna grab the badge out of like the Charizard's like body.
All right.
Weird way to
Resets her
phrase
moment
it.
of silence.
It was stored in the stomach.
Resets her moment of silence. Makes sure it comes back in.
Okay, so
All right,
there's something
guys.
that what?
Pulls up the badge. Does anyone know what this is? Because it matches the carpets outside.
Should I roll general education?
I will say enough. I don't want to say everything, but I will say enough. You got this far, you might as well know something about this place. That, or we can wait till we get to Apollo's, because I got questions for him about all this too.
So Mr. Apollo's involved?
This dossier has me asking questions, and I'm kind of scared for the answers too.
Man,
You
why
remember-
can't you just get along?
You guys, let me actually. No, that's fine. Just get some personal space, though.
But Ruvin, we've been traveling along for a long time already. You can tell me anything. We're friends.
We are. Just like Donovan said, some people like to keep their skeletons buried. You guys remember what happened in Aberlov, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you called
Hugor.
him Void Tales or something?
A void tail.
Peace.
It means a traitor.
Ah, my eye. Sorry.
This place is, simply put, something in relation, a place in relation to my family. Where I came from before everything happened and before I encountered all of you. I was not here. I was somewhere else entirely.
So
But
you never lived here or anything like that?
no,
But is this like a house for your family, I guess?
extended family, but yes.
Because one of the rooms was a sort of an interrogation room with weapons. So it must not have been the best place ever. Sorry that you have to go for your shitty family.
Wow.
It's fine. It's fine. The
That
big
makes
thing.
sense then. It makes sense then why you don't want to talk about it, but you promise to tell us things if it's gonna put us in danger, right?
If it's gonna put you in danger, yes. This. He's gonna take a moment just to try and remember back to the file that he saw earlier.
Sapphire hugs her friend Reuben.
Thank you, but
Sound sentimental. Do we need to get you to a room?
It's called friendship. I mean, it's called friendship. Don't be such an edge boy.
I'm not being an
There's the
asshole.
one doing the fucking voices.
It sometimes happens. It's like
So,
it's some residue maleness, I suppose. Why did I say that?
so,
Other character, why did I say that?
so just for now, I really gotta know. So, in answer to my earlier question, does that mean it's a no?
to your earlier, yeah, no, that wasn't me.
Okay. And there was something out of character that I hoped to roll a charm roll for, but I wasn't sure if it'd be completely appropriate for this situation.
Oh, Sapphire will hand over the badge to Kua, actually.
Okay.
Could I have that actually?
Oh.
Before he hands it over, I do want to roll general education for that badge to see if Kua recognizes
Oh,
it.
sorry,
Or
I
is it
mean,
something that he wouldn't be able to know.
It's something he would not be able to know.
oh,
Kua
sorry,
is going to-
Kua seemed interested in it. That's why I wanted him to get a look at least.
Can I get a sketch of this, or is that something that shouldn't be?
I mean, it's basically the same design that you see on the mat right here.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take as many sketches as you want, but I would like the medallion, please.
Hell,
You definitely have to give him the medallion, though.
I can at the very least give them a
no.
proper burial right.
he'll hand over the medallion.
Did the
Sure.
family consist of only Ninetales, or were there other Pokemon
I-
involved as well?
No, there
Well-
were. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, he'll lean forwards and put his hand on Ruben's shoulder again. Look. Still not sure to take this, but I just hope we can talk a bit more later, okay?
Yay!
And sorry about earlier.
Hey. Well, as Donovan said, skeletons.
Precisely. That
Yay.
being said, Sapphire, no, my family was a lot more diverse than just Ninetales.
So the Charizard was part of the family, then, I suppose.
Correct.
Is it okay that I drop them outside, or should I just bring them back
It
in?
makes the next steps that much easier for me. So yes, I'll take care of their burial rites. You guys keep looking around. I'll be back.
Do you need any help
Alright.
with the hole or anything?
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
He's Fox. He can dig holes.
Does anyone know dig? The move dig, so that we can dig? I'm just kidding.
No.
Sorry.
Who's gonna turn the rest group? Okay, I didn't have a much of a
Sapphire
chance
uses
to
dig,
bring this
and
up.
Sapphire uses entomb.
I didn't get much of a chance to bring this up earlier, but does anybody have use of a psi shock?
Not
The only real
me.
psychic person that we got two psychic people technically.
I'm too stupid to use that move.
That'd either be Red or Ruvin.
I'd give it to Reuben. It makes sense, right? It was his place after all. Well, not his, but it was the family's place, I guess.
Wow.
Okay, So,
Not let him
Lord.
do his thing.
yeah, I'm not going any further than this. I just want to be
Alright.
ready to offer it to him when he gets back, okay? So he's gonna just stand there holding up the psi shock as he waits for Reuben to get back. It's gonna turn to the others. By the way, did any of you find anything in this place?
There's a sort of torture room, I guess. An interrogation room, not torture. My bad.
What makes you think it was an interrogation room?
I know it was an interrogation room. Or at least it could have been used as one, but it most certainly was. There was a
did-
chair, it was empty, and there was a bunch of tools.
Red, did you find any items looking around this place?
There was no chair. God damn it!
There was a... Sapphire's actually.
Well, they could have been a chair. You can just grab a chair from here and just pull it in. It's super easy.
Sapphire actually an idiot.
The Sapphire dummy.
Listen here. You can just
Sapphire
move
dummy.
a chair. Chairs can move. They're not bolted to the floor. And this Retorta says chairs were bolted to the floor.
Oh, those weapons sick.
No!
Wait,
They're
what?
too edgy for you. No!
What did Donovan say as he was coming up towards?
These are
further?
historical items that have a lot of value.
Not anymore. These are mine now. I'm gonna sell them on the black market.
Hey, Reuben?
It belongs in a... Wait a minute.
Who's gonna hold
I
up
don't
the...
think Reuben will want you to use them either. They're the family possessions after all.
Who's gonna hold up the Psyshock cam? I found this as I was looking around back there, and it makes
What is
sense. It's a Psyshock disc.
Oh.
We could probably.
I
make
was
some-
I was eyeing the heck out of that at Emmy's place. Yeah, I'll take it.
He'll hand that over. Yeah, if this place is your family's, it's probably best it goes with you.
Thank you. I took care of the Charizard. They've been sent off properly.
So it.
So, basically, the whole interaction right now with me and Donovan is a pretty simple one.
And let me see what you have. No!
That's basically it.
Fair.
Accurate.
Accurate.
Reuben, Donovan just took a knife.
Wait, what? Donovan,
What?
Donovan?
could you please put those back?
He's going to sell them at the black market.
Even if you tried to sell those on a black market, you probably get like a single pokey if that.
Yeah.
These weapons are old as dirt. They come from a prior chapter in my family's history.
One of them turned to dust in my hands.
Right. So if I toss this at the floor, it's probably gonna break off at the handle, isn't it?
Oh, at the handle, during the center of the blade, the edge will be just shattered to dust.
Shatter into a bunch of tiny pieces and hurt everybody.
You're gonna,
This is a grenade.
Basically, the sword. gets
basically
Thanos.
yes.
Okay, can I at least have one so that I can use it as a grenade?
Can it
That is-
resist in a bag without being a grenade already in turning into dust?
What?
That is a true question.
Okay, big fair.
So Donovan, you're going to be keeping that then?
Oh hell no! He's putting it back because he doesn't want a grenade to explode in his pocket.
I was if you did decide to keep it, I was going to say like, all right, Donovan, add to your inventory one shitty knife.
One really shitty.
One shot at your inventory, 70 pieces of shrapnel.
Out of character, has Donovan peeked in his inventory yet?
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
If he would have kept the item, he would have.
He would have put the knife in his bag, yes, but he didn't.
And then the card would have been ripped apart. So I saved the card. You're
Womp
welcome.
womp. All right, so players, you guys done here?
Sounds
There's
like
still
it.
one thing we got to check out, but one moment.
Un moment.
Uno momento, por favor.
What kind of weird name is Renaissance?
So
Is that another Absol name?
Oh,
Our Absol being just named after him?
So, I'm just responding to something because like we all avoided it, but I'm curious. This carpet.
It's just put there.
Okay.
I considered hiding something under it, but I decided against it. I was just gonna make it like some really pathetically worthless item, like under the carpet you find a plain seed. For real.
no, it's a revisor seed. Thank you very much.
It's a reviser seed.
God damn it.
It's like, oh hey, revivers. Wait a minute.
Hey, Reuben.
Hold the fuck up.
Reuben,
Yes.
do you care for this carpet at all?
Why?
Do you want to take it home?
You know what? Sure.
Hell yeah, one carpet. He starts rolling up the carpet.
And Donovan
You know
just
what?
comes up behind
Michael's fun
Sapphire
on the
and rolls
airship.
her up inside of it.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I support this collusion.
Is Donovan gonna actually do that? That is the true question.
Mako is. Okay, so we'll have to see when.
Shit, it's
Oh,
2 hours.
we'll have to ask Miko, yeah.
Yeah,
If we do that.
Are we going to make a burrito?
Yeah, we're gonna like roll up the carpet, but they're saying that you could like push me. No, there we go.
Is, it,
kicks over.
is that even a question?
You remember how like Specs was on the punching bag the other day? Kind of
Yeah.
like that. That's like what's happening now.
Gods.
So it's like as soon as Sapphire's rolled up in the carpet, like Ruvin's just gonna pick up the carpet and Sapphire the whole and just carry them off the ship.
Burrito.
I'm aware
By
that
the
I'm
way,
doing my
Donovan,
job,
you're
Sansi.
Or Kua, you can fly.
I don't know what I was expecting. God damn it, Donovan. You have to be this
I'm gonna
edgy.
need instructions, but I'll give it a go.
I can help you with the instructions.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And he'll hold up the other side of the carpet as they carry it back.
I just enjoyed the ride, I guess.
Yep.
Enjoying the princess treatment of being carried
trapped in a carpet and just carried about.
A magic carpet ride.
Either way, I think we've gotten what we needed.
Yep. All right. Let me kick the bot out.
Yes, what Sansi said. Artists, teardrop hats. We need this drawn.
All right. So let me go ahead and move this along.
Also, to explain the shrapnel grenade, if there was a proper sheath, then maybe. Otherwise, no.
I'm.
We're all around.
Where do you guys drop the carpet?
I was thinking
Most likely we got Sapphire out the carpet by the time we just got into town and Ruvin still has the carpet.
Or you could just put the carpet upright and just keep her there.
What, and just have them walking around on their tippy toes?
So wait, if Sapphire is so dummy thick, if we drop it, would that be a carpet bomb?
God damn it. Do you say dab?
Yeah.
Dab, 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 dab.
All right. So players, this obviously bars Artie because technically he kind of did this before he took off.
Yep.
You guys can pick an NPC and go about town, rub elbows with them if you want.
Oh.
And then you guys can either assemble back in the living room or over at the bar.
Oh.
For
So this is before we go talk to Apollo.
you guys can go talk to Apollo and debrief, and then just do whatever. Like, do what comes naturally for you guys.
Then in that case, I'm gonna go talk to Apollo.
I'm torn between going with Ruvin or going to Emmy's.
I'm with Claire right now.
All right.
But
Seth.
I guess it's going to depend. He's gonna ask Ruvin, is it okay if I come with you as you talk to Apollo, or do you want to talk to him about this on his own?
Yeah. You should come along.
Okay.
There may be some. I'm gonna warn you now. There's maybe some things said that it's gonna strain a few things.
So I should sit this one out.
No. Frankly, I'm not sure how I'll respond to it myself. Come on.
Okay. And thank you. I do appreciate this.
I'd rather not have you guys lose your faith in me.
Whatever's been in the past, you're a good person now. So
Where's the old
I'm
man?
willing to listen.
Paulo.
Apollo's just asleep on the couch.
Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep. I'd rather not wake him up.
And
Maybe we
he's
should come back
starting to
later.
blink him. He's blinking himself away, like, oh,
I'm
you guys
up,
are
I'm
back.
up.
You guys already done with your mission?
Yeah, we found a few things.
I'm listening.
We learned a bit more about your background, but in relation to, well, I'll just let you see this for yourself.
Apollo takes the dossier on Renaissance and takes a look over this. And his sort of sleepy complexion gives way to surprise, confusion, and genuine concern. Where did you find this?
We found a place that was in relation to my family.
You've never told me a lot about your family. Who are they? Ruvin?
I'm trying to think of a good way to answer this question. So, good. Hold up. Let me just type this out real fast to you.
I honestly don't think there's any way you could, well,
I mean, I guess I can say it like this, which is just, if anything, my family's just a vast mixture of Pokemon that do a lot to try and help a number of people, but they've made a number of regrettable decisions along the way.
Apollo looks over the dossier again. This seems like the kind of thing that a family would do if they were into some shadier stuff, but he sets the paper aside. Ruvin, you're not a bad person. I'm convinced of that much. But is there anything you want to tell me?
I don't know. Simply put, I don't know right now. Like, I didn't expect to go to that place. Didn't expect to find what we did. Didn't expect to see that the entire place was deserted. Find someone in relation to me that was just dead on the floor. I didn't
right.
expect to see a lot of that. Okay,
All right. Take the rest of the day off. Go clear your head. We'll talk about this later when we can approach it with a more level head.
yeah. And I have a feeling I know what that conversation is going to be like. And I apologize in advance.
Apollo leans back on the sofa, thinking to himself before casting a look over at Kua to see if he had anything he wanted to add.
Man, He doesn't seem to have any.
I will also add a bit more to this, Apollo.
Yeah.
They had, looking around, I have a feeling that they are also trying to get after the new masters. But I think the one that was in charge of Aberlov got to them first.
Well, that's what the note we found at Hellfire seemed to suggest.
Exactly. That being said, they had the place we got there was deserted save for that one Charizard, and they had the location had files on all majority of us. Everyone but me.
Why would your file be missing? Or did they just not have it?
I would imagine they didn't have it. Or given my current predicament of just being gone, it's I may very well be in a position of to be determined. They didn't know what happened to me.
All right. We'll let the issue lie for right now. Is there anything else you need to talk to me about?
I don't know. The meeting that I've mentioned to you a while back, happening soon. I will let you know when I have to head out for that.
All right.
But it's not like it's gonna probably be at least a week or so before that comes up.
Mm-hmm.
But just know that it's coming soon.
All right then.
That's all I can think of right now.
Okay. Get outside. Enjoy the sun while it lasts. And, Ruvin, take care of yourself, all right?
Of course. Of course.
Meanwhile, Emmy's over, gonna hop out of the bar and, approach Artemis over here. Hey, how's your day out there?
Eventful, to say the least. For once, we didn't get in any fights, but instead we had to solve all sorts of riddles and puzzles. And a lot of it seemed to have... we learned a lot about one of our team members, let's put it that way. Well,
Ooh.
we learned more questions than answers, honestly.
Huh. Well, were you happy with what you learned, or did it make you concerned?
More concerned than anything.
Okay.
I have to wonder why they're hiding so much, though I can't really be one to talk.
Maybe they're just ashamed.
Maybe.
No, we can figure once you guys get a little closer together, it might be a little easier to get them to talk. I know Cody over there used to be pretty tight-lipped about their past, right, Cody? Yeah. Once upon a time. I was young and I was stupid then. Anywho. Is there anything else you wanted to come by and chat about?
No. There's a lot of stuff for me to mull over, both from the mission and what I spoke, and some things I spoke to Apollo about earlier. So
All right.
I may pop by at some point later to ask more about the Wayfinders.
Okay. I also know a fair bit about them myself. Maybe not as much as Apollo and Eaton, but still, I know a few things.
So they told you that story too, huh?
Wait. Emmy looks around a moment before looking back at Artie. He's told you now?
I still don't know if I believe it, but yes.
Well, I'll admit I was kind of skeptical about it. I didn't believe it until Resolute was approached by a mail carrier. Apparently, the Wayfinders wrote a bunch of letters, and those letters were supposed to be delivered to Humbletown the day that they were supposed to arrive back. So, maybe Apollo still has them, but I'm sure you could ask about them.
I might, because he definitely left out that detail.
No. He might have just slipped his mind.
Well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Alright. Are you out to enjoy the rest of your day?
Try to, at least.
Well, you know where to find me if you ever want to just chat.
Of course.
Catch you later, Artemis. Oh,
Thank you.
my pleasure. Emmy just hops right back over the countertop over here and gets back to bartending. Meanwhile, Cody is looking over a few pieces of his gear before looking over Donovan. Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
Rough day in the field?
Thinking isn't my forte.
Yeah, I always left that kind of stuff to Eaton and Ichi back in my day. I always tried to outsmart people in battle, not outfight them. That was my thing.
Hmm. Tell me something.
Anything in particular?
How long have you known? And he says this like really, really quietly.
I suppose I start seeing the same eyes in the same people after a while. I was pretty sure of just what kind of a person you were back when we met up originally. But from there, it was just an educated guess. It's pretty hard to come by trust these days, and seeing people go the way that you were headed at the time, well, it was a road I almost went down a long time ago. I thankfully ran into some of the best people I've ever known at the time, and they steered me off that path, and I think I'm a better person for it. I saw you heading down a similar road, surrounded by the right people, and I wanted to make sure you didn't go the way that I avoided.
Better person. Right.
Trust me, I used to think it was dumb when I was getting into it as well.
He reaches into his bag and then pulls out a little sheaf of paper and then just slides it over to Cody.
It's not even my birthday. What's this? Cody picks up the sheet of paper and looks it over.
Something that someone gave to me.
Oh. She looks the paper. She looks the paper over, trying to see what, if anything, is on it.
Hold on.
Well, you look a lot younger in this than what you look like right now. A lot shorter, too.
I considered it. For the briefest of moments, I considered it.
You're a stronger person because you turned away. It's a good man, Donovan.
It makes me think, though. Con artist. There's something I can do with that.
Oh, you got my interest.
I'm not going to make a lot of friends. All I can do is just tell you right now. You gotta trust me. I just hope they can do the same.
Well, you've had their back this far. And if they're only finding out about this now, you might be able to hold on to them for just a little longer.
We'll see. Enough of this serious shit. Give me a drink.
Emmy, get us 2 pints of your strongest stuff. It's on me. Coming right up. And meanwhile, over at Donovan, do you want to be done with that interaction, or?
Yeah, he's done with it.
Okay. Meanwhile, over with Claire and Melody, Sapphire is chatting with them.
Hi, Claire.
Welcome back. How was your mission in the field?
I think it was fun. I got to read a bunch of things, and I saw some very ancient weapons, which are really interesting.
Ooh. Melody chimes in. So, what exactly did you get to read today?
Apparently, some people had files on us, all of us as the rescue team, and other rescue teams as well.
That's kind of creepy.
They're gone now. It was abandoned.
Oh, okay.
Sephi would just like sit on Claire's lap, of course. Yeah, there you go. I'm just happy I can come back and relax with you.
I'm happy you can come join us.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica's currently off looking for Ruvin, trying to figure out what's up with him.
It has to do with where we were today. I wouldn't ask him about it.
Well, I'll make sure to stay away from the subject then if I ever cross paths with him. Claire chimes in.
Safi nods.
So was that it? Just finding weapons and reading information about yourselves?
Reading information and learning a bit more of things. We found some tools for the ship again, like some computer spikes. I was rolled into a carpet and carried in a carpet.
Wait,
which was weird.
You got rolled into a car? Oh, I should have seen that. Melody chimes in, just giggling and holding a hair fin to her mouth.
If you have a carpet, we can recreate it. Then you'll be able to see it.
Well, we may not have a carpet, but Claire, could you let go of Sapphire for a second? Sure. Claire lets go of Sapphire. When you were wrapped up, was it like this?
No.
And Melody just wraps herself right around around Sapphire, just like binding her legs and arms to her body together, like not super tight, but tight enough that she couldn't get out of it. You mean like this, right?
Safi giggles. Of course. It was almost exactly like this.
I really should have been there to see it. So cute. Eventually, Melody releases Sapphire and lets her go back to Claire.
But I prefer you because you're softer than a carpet.
Aww. Claire just redoubles her hug on Sapphire.
Safi will do the same.
Okay. Let's see. Kua, did you want to do anything else? Talk with anyone?
It's fine. It's like everyone else
sorry,
advances
guys.
their
If I'm-
stories. Safi hugs hugs good.
If I'm
That's it.
if I'm allowed to, I think I would, if that's okay.
Yeah. Who did you want to talk with?
Emmy.
Okay, get over there.
I actually do need to go to Emmy myself, so I'll just walk along with Kua on the matter. 'Cause I need to use the I need to use the TM.
I do have a quick question. Do we want to talk about like if who we want to upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
for
thinking
sure.
that as you guys reassembled over either in the tavern area or back in the living room with Apollo, you guys could
Okay.
talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna walk up to Emmy.
Emmy looks over at Kua and Ruvin. I almost said Kuva and Ruin.
It's a good name, but yeah. He'll give her away. Hey, Emmy. It's good to see you.
Hey, how are you two doing?
Sorry I didn't have time. I'm doing well. Sorry I didn't have time to stop by the shop this morning.
Well, what can I do for you for today?
Well, to catch up and see how you'd been doing since we've been gone.
Well,
Looks like you've changed your stock up a bit.
we've gotten a few things in. I'm looking at trying to cycle a few things out in favor of getting more stuff in. I know Sapphire is looking for more of my more advanced moves, and it seems that as more people build on the outskirts of Treasure Town, I'm starting to pick up a little more business on a day-to-day basis. Even seeing a few new faces around here.
That's excellent to hear. I'll definitely keep an eye out for any that resonate. How do you tell if a TM will work? Is it a feeling? Is it
Well,
just you know what you can do?
TMs, they usually work with the move devices that I have, or they don't.
I just meant, I mean, like, looking at the options, would I know instinctively if one were to work on me, or would it?
Well, I can usually tell at a glance. Now, which one did you want to try and use on yourself?
Well, out of character, I checked, and none of these. Well, wait.
I would think Neuvern could learn Safeguard, but I could be wrong about that.
Not Safeguard. I had to double check, and it turns out Iron Tail is the only one,
Huh.
but that's physical. So he'll like take a scan over. His eyes will pause on Iron Tail, but he'll shake his head. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I took a look a little earlier, but I just
Donovan asked me to
didn't
hold that one
see
for
it.
him.
Yeah, and I feel something, but it doesn't sound right. If I'm gonna, to be honest, I want to learn something to get to drop my punches, because
Huh.
I want to stop having to get close to Pokemon in combat. So
I'm not sure anything here might be able to help you out with that, but I can certainly keep an
Yeah.
eye out. Did you have any idea of like what kinds of techniques you want to learn?
nothing in particular. Something other than flying or dragon. I want to try and spread my typing a bit.
Okay.
Because right now I either throw wind or throw draconic energy, and that's probably not probably a bit narrow.
All right. I'll keep a lookout in case anything comes by. So what about you,
Thank you.
Reuben?
Yeah. Oh. Sorry. My mind's in a lot of places right now. What did I come here for again? Oh,
Is that-
right. Kua found a TM for me earlier that I wanted to use.
A TM?
right?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look.
He would hold up the Psyshock.
Well, this isn't a TM, it's a TR. It's gonna break after you use this, but it should teach you Psyshock. You want to go forward with this?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What moves do you know right now?
Incinerate? Wait, I'm trying to do it from memory. Why am I doing this from memory? I have a sheet.
Incinerate, extrasensory.
Incinerate, extrasensory, spite, will-o-wisp, and nasty plot.
Well, you're gonna need to forget at least one of those when I teach this to you.
Extrasensory.
All right, just remember in your mind what that feels like and the sort of like energy you call upon, and let me go ahead and get my gizmo hooked up here. And he says before using her mechanical arm to grab the TM device and set the TR into it. She then turns it on and a light starts shining at Ruvin. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right, here it goes. She presses a button on it, and the TR starts whirring up inside the machine before breaking entirely. So, Ruvin has now forgotten extrasensory and has now learned Psyshock.
That feels weird.
Now, let me know if you start feeling sick.
That was
Well,
something to watch. Do you need a drink after that?
yeah, probably.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry I haven't actually done this before. He'll order a couple drinks from the bar, one for him, one for Ruvin.
All right. Go on and you can grab a seat over by Cody and Donovan there.
I'll be over there in a bit.
I'll keep your drink safe.
Yeah. So many lights.
Okay, that was not supposed to happen at all.
What happened?
For some reason, my computer thought I was trying to back out of the webpage, and I backed out of Roll20.
Nice.
Ha!
Roll20, go home, you're drunk.
Welcome to the experience. Roll 20.
All right, so Sapphire, just so you know, you got moved up to the tavern.
But my kisses with Claire.
Claire carried you
Oh,
there.
there she is too. Alright, never mind. I'm happy again.
All right, so we have Ruvin, Sapphire, Kua, Donovan, and Artemis. Okay, got the whole team assembled. Jessica is trying to nuzzle at Ruvin to get his attention. Hey, you all right?
Yeah, just a little dizzy.
You want to try and go find someplace to sit down so you can be dizzy without worrying about falling over?
The grass is fine. It's warm.
Oh, come on. Don't be like this. It's embarrassing.
Nah. Sorry.
Jessica starts trying to like nuzzle under Ruvin to push him along back toward the bar area.
Sorry about that. I'm not used to TMTR things. That
I
was
never
new to
would have
me.
guessed. Now, come on. Sit down.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's... Well, everybody's assembled. Thank you. This doesn't have alcohol in it, does it? Or
Not sure. I ordered whatever looked tastiest on the menu.
So it probably wouldn't be alcohol.
here's hoping not. I'm not gonna
Hey,
roll the dice.
folks.
I'm just
Looks
gonna
like
go
you're
low.
all assembled here. So, it looks like a whole team meeting you got going on here. Is that the case of it, or no?
Coincidental, but I suppose we can probably figure out a few things.
No?
Probably wouldn't be a bad time to start thinking about investing in some of the other shops around here.
For sure.
I actually have something on that. We've been using the airship a bit, and when I was talking to him earlier, Ethan was talking about some improvements he could make to it. In particular, I was thinking that we should probably go for one that would allow us to take it for longer trips without needing to refuel. In case we need to go somewhere that doesn't have a docking station.
That would be wise. Last thing I want to do is have to scrounge for fuel somewhere.
Though
Or
that
be
one
or
will-
be the personal fuel source.
That one will set us back about 14,000, but with
At the same time, we should also consider doing a few renovations at home here. Well, in town. Hold up, let me double check the listing and make sure.
maybe we could buy a couple things.
That would be a good idea. I was thinking about helping Enak get a better clinic. They've been waiting for a while for that.
Let me think. We had, when I checked, it was 60 something thousand.
62 probably. Which reminds me, out of character. Hey, Sapphire.
So I had a character to Sapphire. God?
Well, out of Anyway, Scott, didn't
Yeah.
you find like 9,000 Poke?
I did.
Were you gonna split it with the team, or were you gonna keep it for yourself?
I did.
You did.
No, I forgot to mention that actually. But since you rolled me up in a carpet, Sapphire rather keeps quiet for now.
Fair.
That's the carpet punishment. She'll maybe tell you tomorrow.
Fine. Was still worth it.
And you got a free rug out of it.
And I got a free rug out of it.
So let's see. You got Star U Bucks, Eaton's Emporium, Kekleon Shop, NX Medical Clinic, Sunny's Berry Farm, Emmy's Tavern, Improved Avionics, Cabin Furnishing, Artillery, and Helm Quadruped Interface.
I know that Eden was working on a project to allow it so that people like me and Artemis could fly the ship. I think that would be a good investment. However, like I said, I think if we're going to invest in anything, getting NX Clinic that much higher off the ground would be the best place to start. What do y'all think?
I think health is important, yeah.
I was personally thinking expanding the Kekleon shop might get us a wider variety of wares. Though I can also see the need for the airship.
We have the money to do at least. We have the money to do more than one upgrade, so we don't have to be too frugal about this.
True enough.
I would keep it to probably 2 for now.
That would be a good point. Right. There is no point. Okay, so what do we have it narrowed down to? We have it narrowed down to
Seems we have it narrowed down to improving the ship with the included distance. We have the Anax shop on the table, and we have the Kekleons. So it seems we have it narrowed down to 3. So I guess which 2 do people seem to like best out of that list?
Doctors and Kekleon shop, I think, because maybe they can get Hyper Beam one day.
let's see. Okay, there's a list I just threw into the chat. Oh, the Roll20 chat to decide upon. Is Donovan still here?
Mako is muted right now.
Oh, I'm fucking muted. Shit.
Oh, hi there. How are you doing?
I was actually talking this whole time. Fuck.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well, then go ahead. Voice your opinion.
That's kind of exactly what I was hearing, which is Kekleon or medical. Though, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, Kekleon sounds better.
Fair. Though, what about you, Kua?
I'm leaning towards. Sorry to say, Fornak, but I'm kind of leaning towards the Kekleon and Fly as well.
Okay, so we have. Wait. Let me just do this real fast. I'm trying to be smart about this. Bless you.
Nice.
So this is going to be. So Donovan said Kekleon and Anax. Artemis said Kekleon and. Which was the other one you said, Artie?
Probably Kekleon and airship.
Sapphire voted airship and Kekleon. Kua voted airship and Kekleon.
It's sounding like we're going with airship and Kekleon.
It's already a 3 at a 3 out of
3.5 out of 5.
Yeah. So motions passed. We're gonna be going to upgrade, get the improved avionics on the airship, and improve Kekleon's shop.
Alrighty then, I'll start pulling those materials together, and we'll see what I can get going with tonight. Do you want me to chat up the Summer and Wally and see if I can get that money straight out of your account?
I'll go ahead and do the legwork for you on that one.
All right.
Should be doing the math. What?
So for avionics and
It's 140, 23,000.
let's see. It's 14K and 9. So yeah, 23K.
All right, I'll go make the run for that. Gonna slip it to
Afternoon,
the bank.
Ruvin. Summer would call as the Ninetales come in.
Hello. Just making a quick withdrawal.
Withdraw. Okay, yeah, withdraw. How much you want to take out?
23,000.
23,000. Wally goes back to his seat and starts pulling together several of his books, writing stuff down in it before pulling out a gigantic sack of money. Here, 23,000. Your place. Don't spend it all in one place.
I just imagine like the moment he sets it down on the countertop, like Ruvin kind of just bounces up on the ground briefly. It's like, okay, let's figure this out. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, this is actually not that heavy. Okay, cool. All right, thank you.
Later. Well, I would say
Okay.
before jumping back into his seat. Bye-bye, Summer would call.
Take care. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. And
Well, you certainly know how to deliver there.
just gonna. You may want to watch yourself for a moment. And there it goes. All
And
23.
you could just see this section of the table just like starting to like rise a few inches into the air before balancing with the bag sitting on the end. Well, I'll be sure to go ahead and get to work. So, players, is that everything you guys want to try and do for this evening?
I think we're good.
Think so.
Okay.
Yep.
I think so.
And kill this music. So, once again, thank you all of you for coming out and watching this episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon from the Ashes. I'm your host, Straight Aura, and now it is time to send you guys all off to go pester one of Mako's friends. And that friend is going to be...
Good night, chat.
It's going to be Dr. Swoosy ZX.
Dr. Disrespect?
Dr. Swoosh. You met Dr. Swoosh, Scott.
Dr. Disrespect?
No.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I want to do more VR chat.
Oh, hey, they're playing Bloodborne. Nice.
Yeah.
Sapphire got 9K. Sweet. Shared